Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. If you listen to my voice right now, make sure to hit the notification bell so you get notification every single time I drop a video. Anyways, you already know it's getting crazy out here in these hip-hop streets, man. So obviously, y'all already know that BEN10 was gunned down, and he's been inside the hospital. Nobody knows his condition. Unless it's those that's actually super close to him that's actually been to the hospital with him. Now, rumors went around if BEN10 actually got stood over or not. Well, now Allstar JR, the person that shot BEN10, is coming out and pretty much describing and showing how BEN10 was whenever he got shot. But not only that, he turns it into a whole BEN10 challenge. What in the blue hell is going on? Now, I'm going to be 100. I'm going to show y'all the video. And I want y'all to tell me how y'all think this is going to turn out for Allstar JR. Does he keep being able to bask in glory or will NBA and them do something back? Let them keep it 100, right? They're going to release the demons. Here goes the video.
In honor of my BEN10, since he wanted to play when I was getting me some food, we made a dance for him. Now the best way this dance can work, if you shoot your dumbass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? Lay your bitch down and you point them toes up, right? You spread a little bit, and then spank you. Then you just jump a little bit. Do the BEN10, do the BEN10, do the BEN10, do the BEN10, do the BEN10.
So wait, although he, hold on, let me play a little more.
And there y'all go. BEN10 challenge, man. Hey, the best BEN10 challenge, man. $20,000 BEN10 challenge. Best BEN10 challenge, man, that go viral. Fuck with me. Let's get it.
Anyway, so look, how he was doing on that ground, not only is he making that into a challenge, but he's literally telling people how it was whenever BEN10 was on the ground with all the twitching and shaking like that. This is probably the most disrespectful thing that you can do, especially to somebody that's now dead. Whether they passed away because they tried to come and get you or whatever it may be, it's just disrespectful, right? Now, he probably think it was disrespectful for them to try to come and get his chain as well. So there's no rules as far as what a person's going to do whenever they came out on top of a situation that was meant for them to be on bottom. So I don't think the trolling is going to stop here, right? I think he just released a song called Expensive Wrist Watches as well. And in that song, Expensive Wrist Watches, he said, like, I shoot niggas. And then the next clip is like NBA people in the NBA playing basketball. So he's going to be sending subliminal messages, coming out sending upfront blunt messages like this as well. And I don't know, man. Y'all know how this rap game get, right? Now, a lot of people were saying this reminds them of that, what was his name? Not BTB Savage. Y'all know the guy I'm talking about that pretty much killed the guy that tried to rob him or something like that, and then took a picture in front of his blood-stained wall, and then he actually ended up dead. I don't know who it is, but that's what a lot of people was comparing this situation to. However, you can't really compare this situation to that because Allstar JR is still alive, right? Now, if anything happened to him, you could, but I'm not going to wish death on anybody, you know what I'm talking about? But it's just crazy that this is what Buddy's doing, you know what I'm talking about? Especially when it's the NBA and everybody looks at NBA, the whole NBA crew is just like a crew that don't play around at all, that stand on business, that slide, that kill, that do whatever they got to do, you know what I'm talking about? And super family and loyal base, right? Anyway, so I do want to take to the comment section, see what you had to say about this. The first comment says, so much hatred between men. Boy, that's cold. Facts, though. Why the post got 66 views? The likes at 666. Over whooping. It about to be lit. So people are already knowing what in the blue hell is about to take place from the trolling that Buddy's doing. Now, speaking of trolling, y'all know trash talking Charleston White and Boosie has had their fair share of words and still having their fair share of words. Every chance Charleston White he mentions something about Boosie, his ass, you know, talking about, well, particular parts of Boosie, right? He says certain part that he like and a certain part that he dislike, right? But anyways, trash talking Charles popped out on Boosie at Boosie's show. Boosie had a show in Miami. And y'all know Charleston White being lives in Miami, pretty much got a condo, a nice condo down there in Miami, and he's connected with a lot of people in Miami. So he went and bought a section right in front of Boosie. You know what I'm talking about? So the whole time Boosie performing, there goes trash talking Charleston White, and he was having a good time. Here goes video footage of it. Anyway, so as y'all can see, he pulled. I'm talking about he was in a VIP section right next to Boosie and them. So of course, Boosie not gonna hop off the stage and try to do nothing though, unless he's crazy and want to go to jail for the rest of his life, knowing that he's already fighting a whole nother case. It's not too much that you can do. You're an artist. You paid to perform, so you better just stay on that stage and perform and just let. I'm talking about let trash talker Charleston White do whatever he gonna do, right? But I did think that was super hilarious and funny. And then of course there was people in the comment section saying that it was police right there. So with it being police right there's nothing that Boosie could do. And then I'm gonna show y'all what Charleston White did literally right after the show, right? So take it to the comment section, read a couple of that. Somebody say, "Dude in the crowd, where's the VIP?" In which Charleston White responded, "I'm in the VIP section right next to Boosie and Lucci," right? Somebody say, "He can't do nothing but laugh. The boast too real though. Man, ain't no one falling for that. Enjoy the show and go home. Boosie ain't dumb." Boo probably just laughed and shook his head, laugh out loud. He instigating, laugh now, cry later. He will die sooner than later. It's gonna be quiet. Bro, it's been I don't think y'all understand. There's a lot of people say that he gonna die sooner than later. Listen, Charleston White said, I'm from Dallas, right? Charleston White is from like pretty much Fort Worth, right? So it's like DFW. We all from DFW. Charleston White has been like this before the fame. Before the fame, well, okay, when he changed from being a community active kind of person, right? Well, I don't want to say change because he still do it, right? But when he went more onto online, venting his frustrations and stuff like that, he was going at gang members before he was ever famous, popping, viral, and I've been covering him since before he was even famous. You know what I'm talking about? So I've been seeing what he was like before then, and y'all just people that just now coming across him or just newly came across him before the fame, y'all think he just started acting like this because he's popping and famous now. No, I'm telling you, he been doing this. He been standing up to gang members and saying crazy stuff to them and being in the sections and the areas wherever they at. Like, he just been doing it, right? But anyways, we'll see how everything turns out from that. But oh yeah, that's what I was about to get to. A lot of y'all in the comment section was saying, "Oh, the police. He was with the police. He can't." Talking about that Boosie wasn't gonna do nothing because. Listen, bro. Directly after the show, for everybody saying Charleston White had police at Boosie show. Directly after the show, he went live and went to the gas station and danced outside the car to finesse 2 times with no police. Now, I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear the music by the time this video out because YouTube don't play that, so I kind of take the beat out but try to keep the lyrics in. But here he goes right after the show on live at the gas station.
I ain't too I can stick the fast like I'm preaching on her. Call for the head, some nigga reaching for her. Anybody can get it other a beef with a fur. Out of Cali with them grapes, you can reach if you dare. Punch a nigga off all the lamb, put speakers in her car. EOS hit it poppin' shit, you can reach if you dare. You can reach if you dare.
Don't know it to respect and business, my nigga. Don't take this shit personal. Don't mean no harm. And even though these niggas fluid, they still can't fit in my circle. In my circle, no. They say I'm too stiff, I should lose a song. And every time I heard it, I go buy a gun. All this shit they be giving me, sit on buy.
Anyway, so as you can see, man, listen, Charleston White is just a funny person, right? A truthful but funny person. You know what I'm talking about? And also, are y'all gonna be dumb enough to try to go do something to him and end yourself up in jail? In the status, I said, y'all ever heard the saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt"? I said, you're probably questioning, saying, yeah, what about it? And you should know, if anybody is dumb enough, yeah, he gonna say some hurtful stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But if you dumb enough to go try to actually do something, you're gonna end yourself up with a charge having to fight that and stuff like that. Which, like I say, you're gonna trick yourself off the streets. And like he been telling y'all, he can't wait to trick a rapper off the streets or a regular person, whoever it may be, off the streets. But I think rappers done learned and they understand, okay, listen, man, it's just like that old grandpa that's gonna be talking. No, every black people know we got that grandpa that just, I'm talking about, gonna speak his mind and say whatever, and it is what it is, right? But anyways, aside from all of that, is there anything else I want to cover? There is something else I'm gonna cover today, but I'm waiting for another video to do that. This ain't meant to be a long video, man. I just want to come let y'all know what is going down inside of these hip hop streets, and that's what's going down. So What do y'all think the outcome gonna be for Allstar JR? Woo! I know NBA and them probably plotting and planning right now. You know what I'm talking about plotting and planning on a body. This probably the body that they want more than any other bodies that they done never got. I'm almost guaranteed that this is the body that they want. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to see how it all plays out, though, right? Also, All-Star JR, he might as well get on up out of Houston because there's a whole lot of the 4K trade inside of Houston, even some people that's natives of Houston's that are inside of 4K trade that's inside of Houston. You know, don't forget, Dead End Run from Dead End inside of Houston, he got shot as well. So, I don't know, fam. It might be a no-fly zone, not because of Jay Prince Jr., but because BEN10 died. The 4K trade and 4K trade got people there. But also, who knows, Jay Prince Jr. too. See, I'm not going to downplay the power of nobody. You know what I'm talking about? No matter what type of personal or whatever feelings I may have, I'm just thinking from a logical, smart person standpoint. You know what I'm talking about? And with that being said, you got to be able to look at all objectives, all outcomes of all people as well, right? But anyways, let me know some coming down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.